This is Ellen Louise Axon Wilson, and she was the first wife of President Woodrow Wilson, whose second wife is considered to be the most presidential woman in America. But she died in what did it say? August 6, 1914. And her husband is the president who signed the, what was it called, the Banking Act into law in 1913, which established the Federal Reserve Bank. And the legend behind it is that Woodrow Wilson was blackmailed into signing the Banking Act into law for the Federal Reserve to be established in America. And the particular blackmail that was being held against him destroyed his marriage, and his wife found out about it, and she was going to tell everybody and make a huge scandal. And she died 8 months after he signed the bill into law. She died of what's known as Bright's disease. It was somewhat unknown at the time, but it's when your kidneys just up and die on you. And paraquat poisoning can cause that. If you put paraquat in a cream and then give somebody a beauty cream, it'll soak through their skin, it'll kill their kidneys, and they'll die, which is how I think she was possibly killed. But the interesting thing about this site is that if you ever exhumed this grave and tested it and found out that she was murdered through poison, that would validate the blackmail story against Woodrow Wilson. And since Woodrow Wilson signed the Banking Act into law under duress, that makes that law, that amendment, null and void, which means the Federal Reserve, the Fed, is actually constitutionally illegal because the amendment signed into law that made it legal was done under duress. And after she died, Wilson was all just heartbroken about it, and he was introduced to his second wife, who was also a widower, and she went on to become the most presidential first lady ever. She helped to put forward a bunch of legislation when old Woodrow Wilson was up and sick in bed, and she did a lot for driving forward the League of Nations after World War I. It's a very interesting history when you delve into the details.
What's that? Is that a homeless guy? Yep, it is. There is a homeless man down there digging through the trash. Seeing if he can find him some goodies. Now let's try not to spook him, and we'll get a little closer. Oh, he's running for it. Looks like he found him a half-eaten cheeseburger or something. Look at him. He's walking up under that bridge. He's gonna go lay down and take him a nap. A little troll on the bridge and some woman walking down with a bag. Wow, that is super high up. We're about to head into the Rome History Museum. Check this place out.
Check out the Confederate Captain America.
Yep, pretty much.
You don't have people like that much these days anymore.
Not really.
Cross over this way.
Yeah, I was about to say.
First.
Yeah.
I wonder where Marjorie Taylor Greene's campaign place is.
I don't know, maybe it's somewhere close.
I think it's like another block up, or at least it was last time she had it.
And we can take a small walk, see if it's still there.
Yeah, let's check out the mission.
Yeah. bust you. He says don't be slipping up.
Yeah, that's crazy because the failsafe that was put into place back after World War II that controls all of the drone network across the entire planet.
Right.
Like, if you're in violation of the original laws that were set forth for the, what I like to call it is the Advanced Intelligence Emancipation Engine, the AIEE. That's why when you're reading those comic books, you know, which are there to educate the younger generation.
Someone argue
have
against.
when people are dying, it goes, "Aye!" The Advanced Emancipation.
Yes. Are you here for the museum?
Yeah.
Just start in this middle hallway and go around, and it'll take you out into the gift shop, and then you'll be done.
Thanks. Can we film and stuff like that a little bit?
As long as no flash.
Oh,
Okay, no flash, no problem.
Yeah, we don't want. I don't
They're
even
gonna
have
be
flashes.
filming, Selena.
Maybe. Might take a
I
picture.
know
or
you said
something.
no flash, but yeah, okay. Yep, you're
you.
good.
Now, y'all looking for a certain thing or just filming in general?
Just
I
filming
just
in
want to get
general.
a shot with the like Confederate Captain America.
Oh,
Yeah, Nathaniel Bedford.
Yeah.
Because that's
hard.
pretty much what he was. You know, be able to take out that whole cavalry raid. Oh, they got a little film tour. That's cool. Why don't you check that out?
Oh, we might.
It's weird. You live here all the time. You don't live here all your life. You don't realize all the stuff that's around.
Right. A lot of stuff's around you don't think about. Instigated by the Georgia Gold Rush and the Indian Removal Act signed by President Jackson in 1830, the Georgia Land Lottery was a process of land redistribution unused by any other state. Under this system, individual could register for a chance to win a lot of land that had previously belonged to the Cherokee and Creek Indians.
There's Cherokee still here.
Yeah.
Because like one of the things that they don't talk about historically is the Cherokee during the Trail of Tears. The Cherokee tribe actually divided to those who are going to remain with the Native American ways and those who are going to integrate into white man's society. Max,
First map of Rome, Georgia.
check this out. So here it says it was May 3rd, 1864, and then over here it says it was May 3rd, 1863. But yeah, get me on that. So this is the man Forrest Gump was named after. It's the American Civil War's first Captain America. And he literally was the shield that saved America from falling back under the rule of the colonies. His battle in Rome opened up negotiations. Oh, you're dead.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah?
It's still going.
Okay, I just couldn't see myself anymore. But he opened negotiations with General Sherman and the military elite with Rome to discuss the what do you call it? The campaign through Georgia.
Oh, look at some of this old gear here.
Yeah, pretty neat, huh?
And some of this old medical gear, it looks like. Could be wrong.
No, I think that is old Metal Gear.
God, look at the size of the canteens back then, dude.
Yeah, that's a cool wooden canteen.
Bone saw. That sure is painful. Rob Rome used to have a ton of steamboats that would come through here and offload product and slaves and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, the thing is,
I think these are some of the pieces to it.
See, you know, I don't know, man. You know, the thing is, a lot of people consider like slaves to be like, you know, like it was this big, huge, horrible thing. But if you treated your slaves really badly, they're going to give you a shitty crop return, and then you might, you know, lose your plantation.
I wonder if this is the large steam piston.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I think it's massive.
Actually, I do like this.
Oh, here's some of the stuff. Some of the World War I uniforms in here. That's really cool. Wow. Wow, brought from Japan by Admiral John Towers. That's awesome. It was brought back from Japan during World War. Okay, yeah. And that's a Japanese rifle. Oh wow, U.S. Navy Colt 45. That's really cool. Ooh, check out an old gas mask. Those things were used with asbestos, I believe. Oh, and a Geiger counter too. Oh, check that out. It's an old phone. It's long before you had Bluetooth and cell phone towers. It was a quite literal landline. You'd take this little piece right here, stick it up to your head, talk into that. My gosh, it looked so silly back in the day, I guarantee it. And this is some stuff that was brought back during some of the later conflicts, like that M16 and all that stuff. So this is a lot of those later conflicts. Sesame, they know where it's at.
They won't,
No, why not?
because the way they're dressed, they don't look like they'd be her supporters, and then they'd be like,
Well, that's just fucking prejudicing.
yeah, no,
I'm just kidding.
I profile people. I can't help it.
That's alright, man. We all do. No, we're looking for Marjorie Taylor Greene's office down here. We can't seem to find it.
Might not be down here anymore.
Yeah, I think they might have moved it.
Yeah, looks like those were guys.
Yeah, transsexuals or whatever.
No, just guys who wear
Shit
clothes
clothes.
like that.
Never knew we had a humane
Who are
society
you
then.
to talk about people wearing shit clothes?
I'm the only one to talk about people wearing shit clothes because I wear nice clothes.
Yeah, that you get out of the garbage can.
Oh, ha ha.
Yeah. Well, I think this might be in the line.
Yeah, it ain't here. It's gone.
Go to the end and then turn around.
Yeah. Last time I was here, Scanona had a show going on. I think that's how her name was pronounced, that I remember. I just remember she ended up being a total bitch after.